Okay, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to my channel. Basically, today, what I'm going to be talking to you about is the TV show Catfish. Now, I was watching a part of it earlier, and it's actually unbelievable how many people fall for silly things to talk to someone. Who's not actually the person they say they are. Now, like I said, I was watching this TV show, and at the end of it, there was an internet profile of a male that says his name is Jameson. He lives in such and such, and out in America. And this beautiful blonde girl, blonde hair, short blonde hair. She was tanned, beautiful body, and she fell into the trap, and she fell into this whole other kind of world of people who are fake, people who don't tell the truth, and such, so on and so forth, and it's really bad because it does, like I said at the beginning, it does get you thinking that so many people fall for it, and it turns, and they make themselves feel, really vulnerable at the end of it, because they've shared all their information with this person per se, and this person turns out they're not an actual person. It gives them trust issues in the future if they ever end up ever trusting another male. And this is where it all comes from. Girls put so much trust into the male population, and some of the males really do fuck girls up, like fuck the way of thinking up, and make girls do sometimes things that are really horrible and really undeniable cause. But that's where girls get the majority of their thinking from, saying, "Oh, guys are this, guys are that. Guys only want one thing," and that's only a certain percentage of the population of males that literally all they want to do is have sex and and do things, and while the other guys who are really true to who they are and who are real people get thrown aside, and it's really bad. I can't explain how many times that I've just been left on this is like an expression, but where you just get left on a curb or a pavement, and they've run off with someone else who turns out a couple of weeks later is not what they thought they were, and instead they then message that person who they've left for the other person, and they've kind of just left them. So yeah, basically this video is just how it frustrates me, literally up to here, that girls really like the bad guy, really like the bad guy is going to treat him horribly, and then they finish with them because of how badly they're treating them, and then they really expect the guy who they were first off with, or the guy who's liked them since grade 6 or year 6 and grown up with them, and the girl's given them no attention whatsoever, no interaction with them, and totally just ignored them. Instead they've gone with the bad guy and literally just kicked them out of their lives. Not the bad guy, but the guy who genuinely is, who is a genuine person. And it's really bad, because if girls could see how they were, they would end up saying, "Oh man, maybe it's not the guys that are all assholes. Maybe the females have something to do with it as well." So it kind of works both ways. Some guys are really shy, really can't go out and talk to a girl, and it tends to be quite hard, and especially for girls who have trust issues, it's the same concept. They find it really hard to go talk to a guy. Maybe a guy's not going to treat him right. So it all comes around. What goes around comes around. And if you put effort into something, if you can't trust a guy, then please put so much effort into it, because you'll be making the other guy's day, or year, life, even, especially if he's liked you for say about 6 years, and you've never actually paid him any attention. Even if you pay him, a couple half an hour, and then guys, if you end up going out for a date, then it's brilliant, because you've given him some attention, and he feels like, oh man, I really feel appreciated, in that kind of sense, and it's good, because some people really need it, and some people are really, what's the word? They've been heartbroken, they have trust issues and such. So it'd be really good if everyone could just chuck away the past and get on with the future. Everyone thinks about the past as, oh man, I've had such a bad past, and you know, so many bad things have happened to me in my lifetime so far. And well, guys, stop thinking about the past. Start thinking towards the future. Especially people that are so young. People that are still in school, they're like, oh my god, my life's over. He dumped me for some other guy. Your life is just beginning. You have so much to look forward to. You can't just keep on dwelling on the past. Think towards the future. Say if you're 15, you've got so much to look forward to. You've got another like 60 odd years for your life. Think about that. Think about how fast it's going to go if you carry on dwelling on the past. And not concentrating on the future, because if you concentrate on the future and say you want to be a business owner, you want to be a multimillionaire, then put your mind to it. You know, don't just sit down and be, oh yeah, one day I'm going to be a millionaire, and not do anything about it, because it won't happen. If you guys have a dream, then go follow your dream, follow your heart to content, and don't ever let anyone say that, you know, oh, why are you doing this for? This is stupid. Don't let any hate. If anyone says you're not going to be able to do it, then don't listen to them, because only you are the person. You're the only person who can say what you can and can't do. You know what your boundaries are. You know what you can and can't do. If you want to be a millionaire, be a millionaire. If you want to own a private island, then do it. You guys are your own dream. You get to make your own dream. Okay, it's the people who sit on their asses all day and do nothing and say they're going to be someone, and it turns out they're not. Well, it's because they've sat on their ass, whereas the people who said they're going to be somewhere have actually gone somewhere with their life. You know, they've actually done something. So if you ever have a dream and you say, oh yeah, I really want to do that, and you know that is what you want, your heart wants, and you know how to do it, don't be afraid to map it out on paper. Don't be afraid to have a plan. Don't be afraid to have a 5-year plan, a 3-year plan. You know, it doesn't matter how long the plan's going to be. Okay, things will go wrong. Admittedly, things will go wrong in your life. Things will go eerie one day, or 1 week, or 1 year, or things are going to go brilliant another. You know, this is what happens. So that's life. Humans have so many mixed emotions in their bodies and what they can work with. That the majority of humans don't actually understand. We only use 10% of our brain power. Can you imagine what we could do if we could use the other 90%? Only imagine. It's absolutely phenomenal. And if you guys have a dream, like I said, please follow it. You hear so many not success stories, but you hear so many stories of people who have said they're going to be someone, and it turns out they haven't, because they haven't been bothered to get up their arse. They're still in an office job being a pencil pusher. So you guys make your dream. You guys go out there and you guys make a plan. Alright? It doesn't matter if it's 10 years, it's still a plan.